Yeah. They were checking out Ecco2k's E. Why is the album cover lowercase e? But then the word is uppercase E. This album's short, 30 minutes long is wild. It's probably the shortest album I've ever checked out on this channel. Like this is a very, very short album. The only thing I've heard from Ecco2k was his feature off of Too Long Didn't Read, which slaps. That song slaps. That song is great. And his features off of Ice Dancer. But I've never heard like a project from him. I've never heard a single from him. So it's gonna be kind of interesting to check out like his solo work without Blade. Hop right in. AAA Powerline. Bad backseat. Very repetitive, but it's good. Honestly, kind of cool. Kind of a cool song. I like that a lot, actually. That was very repetitive, like extremely repetitive. Like just the exact same lyrics over and over again for 4 minutes. But it was like I felt almost hypnotized the whole time. I felt almost hypnotized, like just listening to it. I kind of like it. It's like so he's basically talking about like he's crushing up drugs with something, and then he's in the backseat of a car. He's zip tied. He can't move his arms, and he's like, I see that as like he's like almost frozen perpetually, just like can't even like think, just like the exact same thing over and over again. It's almost like the song feels that way. This song being repetitive, this song almost makes me feel like I'm trapped, and I'm just like listening to the same thing over and over again, while he's in the backseat of the car, going through the same thoughts over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Peroxide. Chop, chop, chop. Very ambient too. I love how ambient this is. This is strange, man. This is so strange. I really like it though. Weird, yeah, very strange. That was a very strange song. Wow, that was most viewed in the album? That is most viewed. Where did I even start with that? I definitely see a drug pattern going on with these songs. Man, that was a weird song, bro. I can't even like I don't even know where to start with that. I like the chopped up like crushing rocks. I like the choppy vocals. It's cool. I like how that weird middle ground area was kind of cool. It got very ambient right here. I did off the album cover. I thought this would be like okay, off the album cover, how simple it is. I thought it would be off of like I thought it would be a nod towards like Selected Ambient Works 1 by Aphex Twin. Very similar, just like very bro. It's literally just that. Is that not a nod to that? Is that not a nod? Like that has to be a nod. There's got to be some sort of nod to that, which is really interesting. But that song was cool. That song was cool as hell. Fragile. I'm so intrigued by this whole everything about this. This is so cool. This is almost like R&B, bro. This is like some R&B shit right here. That was a great song. Wow, this is so like banger after banger, bro. Maybe not banger, but it's just like good song after good song, bro. This is cool. I love how soft that song was. That song was a very soft. Like it just felt very soft. It felt very almost comforting. I love that. I really like that. Even his lyrics, even his vocals are just so soft. Even with the instrumentals being soft too. Like it's overall just like such a cool experience. It's very like it feels like a pillow. It feels like a big pillow. That's what it reminds me of. It's so like comforting. Bliss Fields.
I feel like I'm flying in every direction at once.
That was very just abrupt. That was very random. Just like throw that in there. That was I mean, that was cool for the album. You know what I'm saying? Cool for the album. Fruit Bleed Juice. I want more of that. I wish. Why was that only a minute long? I want more of that, bro. That was cool. That was really fucking cool. I love how like poppy. What's the word for that? It's like very plinkly, like like those little notes. You know what I'm saying? Like those sound cool as hell. Like almost video gamey, like video gaming music. Like I like video game noises, bro. I swear to God, I like video game music. Wish I was longer though. Like, gee, that was my only thing with that. I wish I was longer. Like, holy shit, I was only a minute long. CC. It took me a while to get into that song, if I'm being real. I like the hook mostly. The hook is really good about the song. I like when it like kicked up a little bit, but I feel like it took me a while to get into that song. I don't know. I almost found like that was the first time I found the vocals a little annoying, if I'm being real. That was like the first time for me. But yeah, like I said, it took me a while to get into that song. Like I got into it a little bit late. I feel like not late, but more just like when the song was ending. I guess I don't know. I don't know. That song was just kind of meant for me. Calcium.
So easy to find hydrogen, peroxide, lime, and I WK crystals, kiss my nuts, WK crystals, kiss my nuts. Profit nigga for his code, 25,000 on Silk Road. Shot team and I didn't want no smoke. 2GK went to the hole. I'm unraveling and I'm panicking. Feel like I'm paper thin and now I'm tearing. This might be the end, I think it might be. I'm seeing evil men. WK crystals, kiss my nuts.
Oh, it is not. This is not the song to dance to. I mean, it's very like kind of fucked up, but like I mean the hook kind of slaps. This song reminded me of Danny Brown Atrocity Exhibition. There's a song called White Lines. Dude is literally talking about how he feels like he's going to die in this moment. He's like, am I going to die right now? Am I going to die? Like it reminded me of the same exact vibe going on. It's kind of interesting though, because it's like, it's such a dark kind of song. Like he literally feels like he's about to die, but the song sounds so like catchy and so like happy almost. Like I feel like his tone and the beat sounds so like happy, but like the lyrics are not happy. Like that's kind of like an interesting like fusion. This might be the end. I think it might be. I'm seeing evil men. Am I imagining them? I think it might be. Dude thinks he's going to die right now. But it's like, it sounds so good. It's like, don't get crystals, kiss my nose. Don't get crystals. Like, it's so weird. It's like, it's so interesting. Sugar and Diesel. This whole album has been ear candy, man. I'm telling you. It sounds like a... Hold on, it sounds like, what does it remind me of? It reminds me of like little children toys, like little children like beep 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 boop beep beep beep. It's so weird. I really like how soft his vocals are though. I like how soft the song is too. I think, like I said, I think I'm used to albums of this theme, albums with like drug addiction involved. Like I brought up earlier, Atrocity Exhibition by Danny Brown. That album sounds dark. That album sounds so like scary. And the lyrics are like the exact same way. This is like the exact same thing, like very much like drug addiction, like I no more, I can't handle it, or like just drug addiction like themes. But it sounds so like cute and pretty. It's so weird. It's so strange. Man, I don't know. It's so interesting to me. I find this really interesting. This is really cool. love this. I love the instrumentals on all these songs. That was so good. I was so entranced with that. I love how like overwhelming that felt towards the end. That felt so overwhelming. I'm loving this album, man. I'm loving this album. This album is fantastic. Like, I'm loving this shit right now. Security.
So perfect. I wish that I was perfect. 6 in the morning, 1 o'clock, 2 a.m. I don't recognize myself. Every time I look in the mirror, I see myself. Would you ask if you had one wish? So beautiful, so perfect. Perfect. You make it look so perfect.
I'm waiting for one skip. I'm waiting for a single skip on this album, bro. I'm waiting for it. I like the song a lot. What is she? Is he talking about a girl or is he talking about the drugs? I think he's talking about the drugs. Something so beautiful can taste so foul, so foul. I love how it's like he goes into this deep, like, oh, it's worthless, and then all of a sudden it just kicks in, like there's like a transition. It's like right here, and then I think that's when the drugs kick in. It's like boom, and then it's like pretty and beautiful. That's really interesting, bro. I love how this is made. That's what I got out of the song though. It's like at first it starts off kind of like almost like regret or like you feel horrible about yourself, but then you take drugs, boom, everything's fucking beautiful. Everything's perfect. And the song sounds so pretty and cute at the same time, but like the lyrics are so dark. The lyrics are so fucked up. Like, man, I just love that fusion. I love that. Love that, man. It's so interesting. Time. So even with that song being so aggressive, that was loud. Even with the song being so aggressive, like it still had that pretty cute notes in the background. Like that song felt like that song definitely felt like the black sheep of the album. That felt like the black sheep of the album. The song felt like a panic attack. The song felt like the panic attack of like the drug hit. Like the drug hit? What am I saying? Blue Eyes. I have Blue Eyes. Wow. So I feel like that. Wow, that was a really fitting outro to the album. That was almost like the drugs finally wear off, and now reality just kicked in, and now he's like terrified, and he's like, you can hear the screaming and like how that was the first song that sounded really dark. That was the first song in the album that sounded like really dark and really scary. Like, wow, this album is fucking great, dude. What the fuck, man? I'm so like, I love this album. This album's great. Holy shit. I loved almost every song on this album. Like, genuinely, bro. That was not what I was expecting at all. I was expecting something like Ice Dancer, because that's the only album I've heard from Blade, or from the Drain Gang, whatever. It's the only album I've heard, so I kind of expected something kind of just like kind of silly, the same way, kind of just silly. This album had some like real like depth to it, bro. Like, this is great. Oh shit. Sometimes he was talking about how he thought he was going to die in that moment, like that, like just really dark themes like that. But the instrumental is sounding so cute and so poppy and so pretty. It's almost like a false, like, off rip. You're like, oh, the song sounds really cute and pretty, but the lyrics are like very not cute and pretty. Like, I love that fusion. I absolutely love that fusion so much. Love that shit. I really like these kind of themes of albums. So I really like personal albums like this, like personal, kind of like just real, very raw albums like this. Like, I like this stuff. I like this kind of stuff a lot. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far. Comment below what you think of this album. If you like this kind of content, make sure you like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for the video. Peace out.